going on? How's everyone doing?
Shout out to Colin. Everybody else who's cool with Colin.
Chunky! I didn't say.
Eat your popcorn and your Coca-Cola and relax.
Anyway, tell Colin I'm ready.
What's going on? This is Colin. How's everybody doing? Yeah, sorry about the delay. That wasn't my fault. I don't know what StreamYard's doing right now, but they were not happy. They were not happy for some reason, and it took me reaching out to them. You know what? That's a long story. I'll tell you guys in Discord after. But I think I turned into a Karen for the last 10 minutes. I don't like being late. And I just kept saying, like, when is it gonna be fixed? When is it gonna be fixed? Like, we're working on it now. I'm like, can you just tell me? Just say like it's not gonna be fixed till 9 o'clock, and I'll push my life back. That's all I was asking. But they were like, oh, we're working on it right now. We can't tell you. And as I'm talking, I just hit the go live button and it worked. So maybe I Karened myself into a situation that actually helped me. I don't know. Anyways, you guys want to watch some court? I want to watch some court. This is a terrible way to start a stream. I was doing okay until the last 15 minutes. Anyways, now I'm rambling. All right. This video is all Judge Simpson. Judge Simpson had a terrible day. And I've got a lot of it. And, I took a 6-hour docket. I chopped it down to 1 hour. I chopped his docket today down to about 40 minutes. And then I added a Judge Simpson clip from last week. So, yeah. Anyways, Judge Simpson's docket today, you'll see I go in and out of his clips, and you'll just see how his frustration builds. I'm done talking. Before I hit that play button, you know what to do. Hit the like and subscribe. Do your jump kick backflips. Let's go.
Court calls the case People versus LaShawn Covington. Mr. Bellinger.
All right, while we're sitting here with, we're fist palming our face, this is the second case.
Your name, sir?
Mr.
All right, I thought I had more time. This is the second case that Mr. Bellinger was not there for. Now, I'm going to say this. Everyone is late from time to time, right? And attorneys should be given that grace. Sometimes your mornings just don't go well, right? You might oversleep. Everyone does it. But when you're an attorney, everyone's waiting for you. That's the problem with being late as an attorney. Mr. Bellinger was late. Judge Simpson was aggravated at first, but turns out he handled it with grace later. You'll see.
Covington.
Thank you.
Shane, thank you so much. Member for 4 months. That's awesome. Thank you so much, Shane. I appreciate it.
Where's Bellinger?
Good question, Judge.
That's his second case, and he hasn't been in here.
Respectfully, I haven't seen him, Judge. Torshell System Public Defender, appearing on behalf of
Mr. Covington.
Mr. Covington. Good to meet you. Obviously, Judge, I'm not familiar with this file. I don't believe, is there a resolution?
I know he was supposed to be present.
What? Find Bellinger now.
All right, I'll make a call. May I step out, Judge?
Yes.
All right. I did actually keep these pauses in because I wanted to call out the chat. Shane, I just called you out. Thank you so much, Shane. I appreciate the 4 months. That is awesome. And We have about 30 seconds before it comes back. And I want just, keeping these into just to talk to the chat. Aaron, yeah, started strong. Simpson's already annoyed. It started. This was right out the gate this morning. Right out the gate this morning.
Yes.
Jedi, thank you so much for covering for me.
You came back empty-handed.
Jedi, thank you so much for covering for me while I was late. Well, I wasn't late. StreamYard just didn't want to. Yeah, it wouldn't let me go live. I kept clicking the go live button. And I was getting an error message saying, "What did it say? There's way too much. There's too much activity right now. We're trying to find more resources." That's what the error message was I was getting every time I hit the go live button. But you guys are all awesome. Thank you for hanging out. All right, let's go.
I'm assuming you didn't find him.
Correct, Judge. I had his intern, shout out to him. Apparently he's not in the building yet. Apparently he should be here.
I'll pass.
Thank you, Judge.
Case People versus Jacob Dillian. This is Miss Pate's case.
Wow.
So they're gonna adjourn to make sure that.
Just adjourned it last week for the same reason.
Haven't got them figured out yet, so we don't have a lot of time. People always have to set up an examination.
Sorry to interrupt. We had talked about whether he wanted to waive today and wait in circuit court to see if he's admitted, or without any express offers, or just adjourn to see if he could be screened.
No, I'll wait.
Sorry, Your Honor.
No, it's okay.
All right, let's downtown Lauren Brown. He comes in for the save. Miss Pate just started there as a public defender. We've seen her in other courts. We've seen her in Magistrate Braley's courtroom a few times. She is now one of the House Counsel public defenders of Judge Simpson's court. She's the one with the like kind of petite, I think red-haired. I think she has like kind of reddish hair with like the big glasses. And yeah, she generally does a good job. She's also late today, or she's talking to somebody else. But not a good start to the morning. You got two attorneys that are late. He keeps passing on matters. Again, he's holding that Maryland cup up. He's like, all right, Terrapins, this is why, I went to Maryland, not Michigan, is what he's thinking right now.
He's right here. My name is Lauren Brown. Y'all know who you are, but I'm saying that first lawyer that I've been talking to for the last couple of weeks. He's gone. No, it's not. I need you to focus.
Well,
That right there is what makes Lauren Brown an amazing attorney. I need you to focus. Focus on what I'm saying right now. Focus. Lauren Brown is the best attorney that you've seen on your case, and he doesn't even know your case, and he's going to do it better than everyone else because he's done it for so long. Focus. I need you to focus. That's why I love Lauren Brown. Downtown Lauren Brown.
why don't we pass this matter? You guys can go back and you can have your conversation elsewhere. I got things to do. Court to pass this matter. You can take him back. Court calls the case People versus Scott Fenner.
Your Honor, Otella, on behalf of, I'm so sorry, Your Honor, I was trying to grab these. What was this one?
Pardon?
Please state your name. Fenner. On behalf of Mr. Scott Fenner, Your Honor, we would also ask for an adjournment in this matter.
Oh, I have a plea form in front of me.
Oh, I'm so sorry. The plea form.
Yeah, there's a plea form, and I believe it's plea no contest, so I'm assuming Mr. Brown's.
I have no police report. I have nothing. And I don't have defendant's attorney's signature on the plea form either. So I don't know.
I can print out the police reports and pass the matter. I'll print out the police report, Mr. Brown to sign the police form.
I'll pass it, take it back.
Thank you kindly, Your
Might
Honor.
as well go back into lockup and hold court. Everybody's back there. Court calls the case, People versus Donna Mimic.
Yeah, I thought I put the fade in, fade out. I'm sorry for putting next case every time, but yeah, this is how his morning started. Attorneys aren't there. People aren't ready. There's a full house. Judge Simpson's ready to go, and no one's ready to go. I can understand the frustration on his part. He's like, I want to get this docket going. I don't want to be here till 7 o'clock tonight. Let's go. Let's go. No one's ready to go. Everyone's late.
Court calls case of the People versus Kirsten Heron.
On behalf of the people.
Assistant Public Defender Natalie Pate for Ms. Heron, who stands to my right. Please state your name for the record, ma'am.
Kirsten Heron.
Thank you, Your Honor. As to the PCC, this is going to be a waiver.
All right, Miss Pate is here. She showed up. Now, Miss Pate is very new at her job at this courthouse. I'm going to say she was probably in another courtroom, and that's why Judge Simpson wasn't frustrated with her. If you guys watch the entire docket, he wasn't frustrated with her not being there, but the other attorney, he really was. She just started in his courtroom, I think, last week. But yeah, so I'm going to say that we finally got a full hearing now. So everyone, grab your popcorn and your Coca-Cola and relax. We have a full hearing, so I'll check back in a couple minutes.
I would also like to address bond when appropriate. Ms. Heron is signing her preliminary exam waiver form at this time.
Ma'am, it's correct. You want to waive your right to have a preliminary examination? You understand the preliminary examination is a proceeding where the people would have to show by probable cause.
Why would you do that to me, Sierra Maid? Why would you do that to me? I'm guessing you want me to roll my R's, is what I'm guessing you want me to do. Because otherwise it's just Ariba Coca Cabana. But you want me to I can't do it. You know what? I'll do it for you. Sierra Maid, I'll do it for you. Ariba Coca Cabana. All right, there we go. That's the best you're gonna get out of me. That is the best you're gonna get out of me. I am not good at that. Don't ask me to make my Wookiee impression. You guys will not be happy with it. Sashina, 6 months. Sashina, 6 months. That is awesome. Thank you so much, Sashina. I appreciate it so much. Sashina. You're awesome. 6 months. Yes, Sashina, you're in my. There's like a. I say this every time I see 6 months, that there's like 5 or 6 people that are at 6 months. And then everyone else is below that. Because I was demonetized, and there's very few people that stayed with it during it, and Sashina, you're one of them. So, Sashina, thank you so much. Yeah, rolling R's, let's go. Yeah, no, I don't have it. I do not have it. I have to try way too hard to roll my R's, and I can't. So, yeah, it's gonna take someone like Sierra Maid saying, you know, what she did to get me to even attempt it. All right. Let's go to this hearing. Let's go. You guys don't make me do it again. Do not make me do it again.
That the offenses alleged were committed and that you committed them.
Yes.
And you understand you'll not have that hearing. You'll proceed to circuit court for further resolution.
Yes.
People also waive their right. Preliminary examination having been waived, defendant is bound over to circuit court on counts 1 through 4 with 5 following.
Thank you, Your Honor. We acknowledge receipt of the information, waive any further reading, and ask that my client stand mute.
Defendant having waived former reading standing mute. Court will enter a not guilty plea. Pre-trial will be set for
June 3rd at 1:30 before Judge Slay Monday.
June 3rd, 2024, 1:30 Slay Monday.
Yeah, Tater Todd. You're not my biggest fan right now. Or I'm not the biggest fan of you right now. That's the more appropriate way to say it. Was Mr. Bellinger busy selling burritos? Roll R's. I don't even know. Was Mr. Bellinger? So Bellinger's his name. I'm not gonna roll his name on that. But you want me to roll the R's and the burritos? No, I can't do it. I can't do it. Burrito. No. That again, that's the best you're gonna get out of me. That is the best you're gonna get out of me. Tater Tot, thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate it. But I can't do it. I will do it for your amusement, but I can't do it. I really can't. Burrito. Yeah. You can hear it. It sounds too forced. I can't roll it naturally to say the word. Yeah. You're doing that on purpose now. But thank you for the super chat.
As to bond, briefly.
Thank you, Your Honor. As Your Honor is aware, Ms. Herron was last in front of you last week for probable cause conference, at which time she was remanded for her bond violation. The underlying bond violation was that she had picked up a new charge out of Ohio. She has served 7 days on that bond violation, and we are respectfully requesting that you consider releasing her again today on the previous bond with the previously imposed bond conditions, including the GPS tracking tether. Prior to this bond violation
But the violation that you picked up in Ohio was the same type of behavior that we have here, which was assaulted.
It is correct that it's a similar charge, yes. Outside of that bond violation, she has otherwise been compliant on bond, to my understanding. Ms. Herron presents as a 20-year-old woman with no prior adult convictions. She lives in Toledo with her mother. She was prior on that GPS tracking tether with no bond violation outside of the charge. She has a strong support system, including her mother and sister, who I've also been in contact with, and I believe they're in attendance here today. They were in attendance at her.
Good night, Rachel. Hope you have a great evening. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it.
Last court hearing, as well as her 3-year-old niece. Ms. Herron regularly cares for her 2 nieces, ages 3 and 5, has their support as well as her sister and her mother. She did hold down a job at Nordstrom for about 6 months and recently has been looking to break back into the retail world and is job seeking. Outside of the Ohio arrest, she has no other bond violations. And as to the Ohio arrest, she was released from Ohio custody on Monday, May 6th. While she was in Ohio custody, they, of course, cut off her GPS tracking tether that she had to Wayne County. That next day, Ms. Herron contacted the public defender's office, and they advised her to drive up from Toledo immediately to go to community corrections to get her replaced.
All right. I didn't want to pause it to give out shout outs to super chats for another couple minutes, but Janie, I appreciate Janie. She's actually working right now. She lives in that country that's, in the future. So Janie, it's so good to see you. I'm here working from home. Don't tell my boss. I will not tell your boss. I won't tell your boss. It will not be me, but Sierra Maid might. Sierra Maid, thank you so much. You did just fine. Just shake it off. Yeah. No. When I roll my R's, it's bad. It's bad. Like I said, it sounds way too forced. Way too forced. Thank you guys for your super chats, though. Janie, it's good to see you. Sierra Maid, it's really good to see you as well. All right, let's go.
Which is what she did. She returned back on Wednesday, May 8th, and got her GPS tether off installed again and appeared again in person for her probable cause conference on the 9th. Ms. Herron takes this case extremely seriously. She takes her obligations to the court very seriously, and she's asking that the court, for the prior bond violation, sentence her to 7 days, credit 7 served, and release her today, reinstate her bond back on a GPS tracking tether.
Any response from the people?
Our concerns, I assume are accurate by the court. The underlying facts of this case are basically an assault neighbor dispute situation in Pittsfield. And as I relayed when this was up a week ago, there are comments in the Pittsfield Township Police Report about prior contacts with this defendant and her aggressiveness towards the police. Given her age and the fact that this again happened while she was out on bond, I just have concerns whether we're dealing with a mental health situation, behavioral issue situation. I don't necessarily think that the defendant needs to remain in custody, but my concern is what plan is in place when she's out of custody. Obviously, she was on a tether and that didn't stop her from reoffending.
Well, it didn't stop her from reoffending, and my understanding is it was she came into contact with police officers, and you got the same scenario here. You've got additional assaultive behavior.
And they remain pending charges and allegation at this time, Your Honor, but the allegations are similar. I do acknowledge that. But I also, Ms. Herron does take this very seriously and has been very active in participating in her defense. And we ask that she be allowed to be out of custody on her previous PR bond in order to continue dealing with these
You
allegations.
can bring that up with Judge Slay. Motion for bond reduction denied. Bond will continue. Thank you.
Your Honor.
Yeah, there we go. The first actual hearing he had today. Now, Thursday is generally his exam hearing day, PCC day. Yeah, everyone started late. Like I said, you see his entire courtroom's full of people. He actually finally had a hearing and bond denied, which is generally what he does. He doesn't you have to file a motion in front of him for him to look at it to understand what's going on. If you bring it up randomly, yeah, it's generally denied. I think we all know this. Okay, let's go.
Assistant Prosecuting Attorney Morgan Baruch from behalf of the people.
Public Defender Jay Bellinger here.
We got Bellinger. Bellinger's finally here. Bellinger's here. And yeah, Judge Simpson does not do what we all think he does, but it comes back later. He does not reprimand him. He does not do the court thing where whatever. But yeah, it comes back a little later, and I have that clip too. Let's go.
Good morning. Apologies for my tardiness this morning. It won't happen again.
Oh, sure it will. Go ahead. What are we doing?
All right, right there. The grace of Judge Simpson. Bellinger came up and he immediately apologized. And you look at him, just look at him. Like, he looks terrified. Judge Simpson sees that. And Judge Simpson is just like, you know what? Pardon my French, but shit happens, right? He showed up late one day. He was frustrated because his morning was all off kiltered. But look how terrified he looks. And Judge Simpson's like, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. But like I said, it comes back later. Juan Paz, Darina. Thank you so much. 5 months. Darina, that's awesome. Thank you so much. I appreciate it, Darina. You're awesome. Thank you so much for the 5 months. All right, let's keep going.
Thank you, Your Honor. Regarding Mr. Blake, I was awaiting an office response with regard to conflict this morning, Your Honor.
With regard to what?
Conflict potential this morning. I don't know that I have an answer to that immediately. I was going to ask for an adjournment regardless, though, so we can see about negotiations.
Who are you waiting for an answer from?
We are support staff. I sent an email last night to them. I just haven't.
Get it resolved so his case can get moving forward.
Certainly.
Probable cause conference will be adjourned to, got 1 week,
Thank you.
May 23rd, 2024, 9 a.m. Bond continue.
Hey, Sally, good to see you.
Court calls the case People versus Bruce Jones.
Prosecuting Attorney Morgan Baruch on behalf of the people.
Assistant Public Defender Otatella on behalf of Mr. Jones this morning, Your Honor, who stands to my right.
What are we doing?
I do believe that there is a bond violation that needs to be addressed, as well as I need to address the defendant's phone privileges.
Yes, Your Honor, that is our understanding. Go ahead, Ms. Barosa.
Your Honor, are you in receipt of?
I have the police report. But yes, go ahead.
I am extremely concerned as to the tamper from May 12th with the defendant's tether. But I am also concerned because that is exacerbated by the fact that after the defendant was taken back into custody, he called the victim no less than 8 times to her direct number from his own PIN. I have not had an opportunity to listen to those calls. I did make Mr. Ovatella aware of those calls, and I have made a request for those calls to be released to him so that he could hear them. I did receive a note from Ms. Zenda that she had an opportunity to listen to some of those calls. And it is a lot of conversation about the tether, not charging it, not understanding what's going on, and the victim asking why this was happening and why he did this to her. At this point, he was taken into custody after an arraignment, after a bond violation, after he was well aware of the no contact and continued to contact. And I think at this point, his bond currently being set at 5,000 with a 10% privilege is grossly inappropriate.
Well, that's not where it is right now. It's been denied, but yeah, but go ahead. Anything you want to say? But let me just make sure the phone calls occurred after he was brought in for the bond violation. There were more phone calls.
From May 12th at 8:24, May
Got it.
12th at 13:50, May 12th at 13:59, May 12th at 18:45, May 12th at 18:54, May 13th at 15:15, May 14th at 18:17, and May 14th at 19:58. I did not check again after probably about 2 p.m. yesterday, so there could have been more, but as of yesterday at about 2 p.m., that was the last tally that I had.
It does sound impressive, Your Honor, but I have not heard the phone calls or anything of that nature. And until I do, I'm not able to address them at this time. So I would ask for an adjournment on that until we can, until I can hear them and we can address them.
This is his probable cause also today. Emily,
Yes,
this is his probable cause and bond violation.
correct.
Well, during the bond violation as well as the probable cause, May 23rd, 2024, 9 a.m. Bond at this time, given everything that I've seen, this bond is revoked.
Can we revoke his phone privileges as well?
I would state that's premature, Judge, because I haven't heard anything yet, but it's
Really? I know it's up to me, but why would that be premature if they're to the victim's number?
Yeah.
Regardless of the contact, regardless of the contact.
I'll leave it to the court, Your Honor. I'm just advocating for the client.
Defendant phone privileges are revoked pending the hearing. Thank you.
Thank you kindly.
All right, now his day starts settling down a little bit. I think this next clip, I think this is the sovereign citizen. This is the one that,
Here.
hold on. You can already see the frustration on his face. It was just that kind of day, but I think this is the SovCit.
Court calls case of the people versus Forbes Dabney.
Yep, Dabney. This is the old, this is the elderly gentleman that all of us are very displeased because he has someone whispering in his ear to say certain things to him. So this is the older sovereign citizen that he needs to stop listening to people, but he listens to people. And you'll see. Judge Simpson handles him with grace. He really does.
Special appearance, Forbes Devin. Who is this guy?
Outside.
Are you?
Does he need the hearing things?
Yes.
Okay, Mike.
Mr. Dabney, you need the hearing thing, that you need some assistance on that? Okay, they won't fit over that hat you're inappropriately wearing in my courtroom. There we go.
Nice hat, though. I do like it.
Okay.
He literally walked up and said, "Special appearance. My name is Dabney. Who is this guy? Who is this guy?" Yeah, no, yeah, you're gonna find out who this guy is because no one thinks that you should be listening to whoever you're thinking about, and you'll find out. You'll find out. But again, Judge Simpson handles this well.
Put it down here.
Oh, who is this?
So put it down here so you can see. There we go.
Good morning again, Your Honor. Odatello, Assistant Public Defender on behalf of Mr. Forbes Dabney.
Okay. Who am I talking to?
Not entirely sure, but it would be me.
And your name is?
It's right there in bold letters in the front.
I see a judge and a period, a J and a period. I don't know
Yes,
your name.
it's all there.
Okay, that's all there.
Yes, that's all there. Your Honor, today's the date and time set for, I believe, competency.
So
This-
this is a special hearing, right?
yes,
I
we're-
come here for what they call that thing, judge jury thing. That's today?
Today is the competency on your case.
I didn't ask for that. I asked for a judge
There's a
Or
judge
jury.
today. There's a judge today present.
Got one.
We got one
to
today.
do a jury, what is that the thing called, a judge? I had a stroke,
Yes, sir, Mr. Dabney.
so I have names.
Let me help you out here. You're very welcome, sir.
I come for a jury, what do you call that, a thing when they got a
A trial.
trial,
Yes,
attorney by trial, attorney by trial?
we're gonna get through this today,
I thought that was today.
not today.
Why not?
That's another part of the process. Okay, we're gonna help get
I
through
just
this.
need I just need to get the process going with the
Eileen, you are absolutely correct. The poor guy. He has somebody telling him what to say on the outside of the court. And this is, I think, the third or fourth time I've covered him. And we're all of us that watch this are very upset that he's being manipulated this way. He does not need to be manipulated this way. We don't even know what his charges are. That's the problem. We don't even know. Because he just walks up and he immediately starts the sovereign citizen stuff that he can't follow through with. He doesn't know what to say next. I'm here by special appearance, and that's it. That's it. He's going to say a couple other things that is going to remind you who he is, but Judge Simpson, like I said, he does do a good job here.
who the guys that police officers.
There are police officers, there's a judge.
Are they
there
gonna be here?
attorneys. I don't believe they're here today. Okay,
Mr. Dabney?
We get them there.
we're gonna try to get them there. We're gonna do a lot of stuff in your case, okay? But today is for competency, okay?
I don't need that.
Yeah.
Well, the judge is gonna help us figure that out,
Yeah.
okay?
Hi,
Hi. You good?
your first name is? Okay,
Well,
what's going on?
it kind of is.
What's
Yeah.
going on?
What's going on?
Yes.
Well, we're waiting on a report on your case. We don't have it.
What, you said again, a report?
A report on your case regarding competency, so that then, once we get that, we hopefully can move the case along.
Okay, then we're gonna do that at a different time?
We're gonna do it at a different time.
Well, can we move?
Pardon?
Can we move
Can we move
to another time?
to another day?
Yes,
I'd be more than happy to.
thank you.
All right, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna,
Yeah. What is he supposed to do, though? What is he supposed to do? He's trying to move the case along. the guy isn't competent. He doesn't know what he's saying, and every time he's come up to the podium to speak, he doesn't know what's going on, and he asks a lot of questions. He's confused. I think Judge Simpson's doing the right thing, but yeah, I don't think Judge Simpson's letting anything happen. I think he's doing everything he can to protect this elderly gentleman. That's my opinion.
Adjourn this competency hearing. 1 month out is what, the 18th, 19th,
20th.
20th, June.
Yes.
So move the competency hearing to June 20th, 2024 at 9 a.m. Okay?
Thank you.
You're welcome, Mr. Depp.
I did not ask for that.
You didn't ask for what?
Whatever you got there, right there. What is this thing you're getting ready to do? I didn't sign up for that.
Oh, I know, but yes, you did.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, no, okay, I signed you up for it.
I mean, yeah, technically they could, but why? He's not a danger to himself or the community. I don't know why they would put a psych hold on him. He's just someone listening to outside advice, and what they need to do is follow him out to his car and see who's whispering into his ear, because I really doubt he's driving. Somebody came in with him, and that's what needs to happen. But yeah, no, a psych hold? No, he doesn't need that. He's just an elderly man who is listening to bad advice. I don't think a psych hold's appropriate.
You signed me up.
Yep, I did.
By what case number?
By what case number? This case number.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
Okay.
Move on.
yeah, we'll move
Talk
on.
about it outside, Mr. Depp.
All right.
Take care of it, okay?
Fine,
You wanna take that
continue.
For you?
Hmm?
You want to take this for you?
Take it, please.
Yes, sir. All right. There you go. Thank you, Mr.
Thank you, Mr. Debbie. Have a
Thank
great
you
day.
kindly, Judge. Appreciate that.
Yeah, put the hat back on. All right, go ahead. Get it wrong.
All right, I have no idea what's next. I really don't. I've got no super chats or anything to catch up on, so you guys are all awesome. Thank you so much. Yeah, let's just go on to the next one. And yeah, no, I already forgot who said it. Who said it? Eileen. Yeah, no, Eileen, you're good. No, he's not in jail. The guy wasn't in jail. He's just listening to some bad advice, and yeah. All right, let's go.
Court calls case People versus Jeffrey Long.
Ready, Judge. Torshell Feaster, Assistant Public Defender, appearing on behalf of Mr. Jeffrey Long. Mr. Long, please state your name for the.
All right, so I think two of my top 10 favorite attorneys are going at it right now. I mean, they're not going at it. It's Feaster and it's Jessica Blanche. They're both on this case. Again, this case isn't exciting, but when I see Jessica Blanche stand up and Feaster at the podium at the same time, yeah, I'm gonna play it. Because it's this is how court should run right here.
Jeffrey Long.
Thank you.
Thank you, Judge. The date and time for PC in this matter, I've spoken to Mr. Long and to the people on this matter. Mr. Long did request that I seek an offer on this matter to resolve it. That offer was a manslaughter, a crime of compassion. So we need to go back to the table and try to figure out where we can go from here. If we can adjourn this about 4 weeks.
All right, I'm gonna back that up. I am backing that up right now. This was the manslaughter case. I completely forgot what this case was. Yeah, no, this wasn't the boring case I thought it was. But he's got Feaster, but he has got Blanche against him. Yeah. You killed somebody. Manslaughter. Yeah. Good luck. You have Blanche against you. Good luck, man.
That might be helpful with the investigation.
Objection to the adjournment from the people.
No, you're.
I can go 13th or 20th. Which would you prefer?
20th, please.
20th. Probable cause conference, June 20th, 2024, 9 a.m. Bond will continue as denied. Thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
Court calls case People versus John, said Obuch.
Assistant Public Defender Natalie Pate with and on behalf of Mr. Obeck, please state your name for the record, sir.
John Obish.
Thank you, Your Honor. We are respectfully requesting a brief adjournment of this matter to further review discovery with my client.
Without objection, May 30th, 2024, 9 a.m. Bond continued.
Thank you, Your Honor.
The last two are Spanish speakers. Out of custodies. The last two are Spanish. Oh, okay. You could recall with me.
Here.
I am unsure. We have not.
Is Mr. Whitley here?
Yes, Your Honor.
Court recalls the case People versus James Whitley.
All right, I'm going to tell you this right now. This attorney breaks the cardinal rule in front of Judge Simpson. So I'm going to say this politely because I don't like saying this against an attorney, but it's about to go down.
Morning, Your Honor. For the record, my name is Jeffrey Bennett, appearing with and on behalf of Mr. Whitley today. Sir, can you state your name for the court, please?
James Dennis Whitley, Your Honor.
Your Honor, we're here today for a probable cause conference. Discovery is complete, and I'm asking for a preliminary.
People have their,
I actually have been still waiting on medical records. I do not have those yet, so at this time, I do not think discovery is complete. I have made the request for my officer in charge to get a copy of those, and I have not received it yet.
For the exam purpose, I'll waive the medical records, Your Honor. They're just not going to be relevant in your exam, in my opinion.
I actually do believe that they are relevant, and I would like to have them prior to preliminary.
Not waiving the time limit. If you find cause, obviously.
all right, here's what you'll do then. You'll appear before me on the 21st, and I'll take it, Mr. Bennett, if we want to play that way. Plain and simple. Preliminary examination will be set this Tuesday. Jeez, Pete. May 21st, 2024, 9 a.m. That is before me. Bond will continue.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Court calls case People versus David Merriquin. Ma'am, are you an attorney? Then you can't be in front of the bar. If you were with Mr. Bennett, he should know that. You will remove yourself. Thank you. Court calls the case People versus David Merriquin.
Yeah. Can't wait for that on Tuesday. That's the highlight of my week next week so far. Get to see that attorney again. That guy. All right, let's keep going. We're only halfway through this video. Now, I do have a case from last week. You're going to see his Judge Simpson's shirt change here shortly. But I think I have one or two more cases today, and then we go to last week. All right, let's go.
Miss Pate.
Very sorry about that, Your Honor. Assistant Public Defender Natalie Pate with and on behalf of Mr. Merriquin, please state your name for the record, sir.
David Merriquin.
Thank you, Your Honor. We are respectfully requesting of adjournment of both the probable cause conference as well as the bond violation. Mr. Merriquin is currently scheduled for a competency hearing that's currently scheduled for July 2nd. Your Honor signed that order back on April 4th. I know there is still a backlog of the at the forensic center, so we were still waiting on that report. We are respectfully requesting an adjournment of both the PCC and bond violation.
Dwight, thank you so much for the $5 super chat. I just figured out why Joe Simpson's having a rough day. Mr. Allen, aka the Buff Lift, is not there. Hee hee. Yeah. The Buff Lift may have sorted this out. I don't know, but everyone was late today. That's why he was upset. It wasn't just one or two people. There were like 3 or 4 attorneys. I couldn't record the entire docket and play it for you guys. I'm sorry. I played the highlights of it. But yeah, no, it's just everyone was late today. Today was just that day that people decided to be late. But Dwight, thank you so much. Thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate it. All right, let's go.
The hearing is set May 2nd or July 2nd.
That's correct, Your Honor.
Is that on?
I don't need to ask. I can answer that question right now, Yoshi. Or Taco, Yoshi, Taco and Yoshi. I don't know which one you want to go by. You told me the reason of your name. I feel like it's like you and your wife. You share an account, I think. So I don't know which one I'm talking to, but I think that's the answer. No, go watch Judge King. Judge King has his robe wide open because he gets really hot. It's really hot in Judge King's courtroom. A lot of the courtrooms I'm sitting in, it's warm. It is very warm in there. The ventilation is not that great. So yeah. And from the time that I spent in Judge Slavin's courtroom is actually no, it's warm in there too. No, every courtroom I've been in has been warm. I haven't been there in the summer yet, so maybe they, it's just like a mass heating thing. But it's hot. It's hot. I'm just gonna say that it's hot, which is why I didn't wear a tie and dress pants the last time I visited Judge King, and he called me out on not wearing a tie. Yeah, swamp ass is a thing, and I don't like walking around with swamp ass all day with nice pairs of pants on. So I wore khakis instead, and I felt comfortable, and I really enjoyed myself. But of course, Judge King called me out. All right, let's go.
In this case,
Yes, Your Honor.
I'm just looking for it. Okay, I see. So, well, pardon? Oh, it was just a bond violation, but not the got it. Okay, we'll adjourn the bond violation to that same date, July 2nd, you said. 2024, 9 a.m. bond continue.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. Oh, we only had. Pardon? July 2nd.
I wrote that.
How's your cake going, good?
Excuse me?
How's your cake going?
It's been a day,
Can I get you some coffee?
I'm good. Thank you, Mr. Brown. Yeah, I know. Court does call the.
Yeah, and of course I'm muted. Downtown Lord Brown is coming in to save the day. Judge Simpson, can I get you a cup of coffee? Can I get you anything? It's been a long day. That was funny. All right, so it's not a husband and wife thing. I apologize. I really do. I was trying to remember, and yeah, I was wrong. So your bearded dragon is Taco. I am Taco, and Yoshi is my bearded dragon. We just counted together. All right, share your link. Share your link. Jump into Discord. You're gonna have to jump into Discord to do it, but jump into Discord. Share your link. I would love to see a man named Taco. Well, I don't know if you're a man. I would love to see a person named Taco and a bearded dragon named Yoshi doing content together. So jump into Discord, drop your link, and we'll share it here. So yeah, that sounds awesome. Anyways, I apologize. All right, let's go.
Calls the case of Alec Jerome versus Eric Cassidy. Afternoon.
They have your, Paula. She's not here today. She's under 20 minutes.
All right, Eric Cassidy and Paula Cassidy.
And actually, Your Honor, you did retain a lawyer.
I know, where is she?
She could not be here today. She is available next week, but we're happy to go forward. Which you
Oh no! I already fast forward to the next clip. I missed the best part where I removed something that was really funny. I need to go back and find it. Because it made the day of Judge Simpson and everybody else. Mr. Bellinger, the guy who was late this morning, he had an intern, and the intern walked up and said, "Hey, I'm under, the court rule of whatever, by supervision of the ever punctual Mr. Bellinger," and Judge Simpson just lost it. And I don't have that in this clip. I thought I did, but he absolutely lost it. It's like he's in Judge Simpson's like, no. I'm not gonna have now you're lying. I don't want to permit you to practice. No, you can't do it. Where'd you go to school? And she says Michigan State, and he's like, oh my gosh. Okay. Now we all know Judge Simpson's the terrapin. So when she said Michigan State, it like everybody in the court, like no, all the attorneys started laughing, and it was a great moment. And I didn't put that in this video. Now, if I put it in a video, it's not going to be. You guys aren't going to know what's going on. I missed it. Thought it was in the video. All right. Well, this is last week now, so yeah. Let's just keep going. MB, what's up, MB? Remember, MB's one of those members for 6 months I was telling you about. Woohoo! MB, you're awesome. Thank you so much for your 6-month milestone. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. All right, let's go.
she's available next Friday.
Okay. Go ahead, your name.
Donato, appearing on behalf of Alec Jerome and Caroline Jerome, who are the landlords and owners of Route 270 North Maple. In our summons and supplemental complaint, I gave you the numbers that were owing from as of April 15th. I have updated those.
Okay, so
Yes.
I'll just stop you.
Okay.
Did you receive the answer in affirmative defenses?
Serena, I am so sorry I missed it. I missed it. I'm so sorry I missed it. I'm so sorry I missed your 5 gifted memberships. Thank you so much, Serena. And welcome to all the new members. And all the members that are coming back. That's awesome. That is awesome. Thank you so much, Serena. You are awesome. And all right, let's keep going. But thank you. Thank you so much, Serena.
In the hallway.
But they are substantially the same as what was filed.
So
This was dismissed about.
No, I know.
I mean, I've looked through them. They're not signed and they're virtually the same.
Okay, so
Filed in the case to be dismissed.
yeah, I know. Okay, a couple problems. First of all, you're represented by counsel, they're not here. Okay. That's the first thing. The second thing is, rather than taking a lot of time, I've got another problem with your filing. Okay. You gave a new notice, right? Okay, for 30 days, right? Like we had talked about.
Yeah, it's up May 3rd.
Right. Problem is you filed the case before the notice expired.
I knew that that I wouldn't be heard until after that May 3rd date.
I know, but you can't. I follow what your intentions were, but you can't file. I want to say this. You're giving them 30 days to move out. They have to do something before a cause of action arises. So they either have to move out or some way do something. The problem is that you filed the case before their period in time to do whatever you were telling them to do, which was move out.
Paid as well.
Okay, either way, they had a time period on which to do that. I know they didn't, but you filed a case before that.
It wasn't heard or answered until after that date. So you're.
Yeah. Hey, Beverly. I like you. I know that was a joke, but don't do that. Please don't do that. I don't want to bring it up, but Beverly, don't. Can one of my mods remove that? That just looks like it looks bad. You formatted exactly like a social security number, and I don't want that. I feel like that could be bad for YouTube. So one of my mods, can you please remove that comment? And Beverly, no, I'm sure that was a joke, but yeah, it just looks bad.
To dismiss this again.
I am not going to do that. I'm saying that's a problem I have. Here's the other problem, the other part of the problem. And I'm not sure where it would end up. If I dismiss your case, because they filed a counterclaim and a request for declaratory relief and an answer. So I would have one side of the case pending, right? And I wish counsel were here because counsel would understand exactly what I'm saying. So I'd have the one side of the case.
No, he didn't. He did not. And I don't think he's going to. I don't think he. This is a long conversation I had in Discord one night. I don't think he appreciates YouTube as much as we all thought he did. I'm just gonna say that because yeah, he never responded to me and didn't respond to the video I sent her about the trip. Which is fine. We, us YouTubers that cover court content kind of live in a gray area, and some judges appreciate it, some judges don't. So I don't think Judge Simpson appreciates it as much as I thought he did. But sometimes it takes a little bit to respond. So we'll see.
Is pending. I'm presuming that then what you would do is you can use the same notice that you have here. You'd refile. And then what would happen is I would have two cases pending at the same time that I'd have to join together.
Okay.
So if counsel were here, I would suggest to her that she not move to dismiss, waive whatever may come from that, and just keep this going and everybody kind of head into the direction that we're going. Okay. But she's not here, so I can't ask her that. So you said she's available next week?
Yes, she wants to go on Friday.
Yes. Well, they're always on Friday. So what I'm going to do is not dismiss your case at this point. Okay, but that doesn't mean next week it might not happen, right?
We still have.
Well, right, but I'm just suggesting a quicker way to get,
Around it.
well, not around it, but to get everything moving. And so I'd prefer to give it a week, let that happen, see what council says, and then we move. The worst thing that's going to happen is I dismiss your primary claim, you file again. You don't have to wait on the notice because now the notice has expired. And then I'm going to set.
Middleton said no. Judge Middleton actually called me, and he told me in person that he doesn't do interviews with LawTube people. So Judge Middleton said no. He appreciates the transparency of court. He appreciates what we do, but he doesn't like how a lot of the channels out there make fun of people, so he doesn't want to be a part of that. He did ask me for my channel, and I gave him the information. He gave me his personal contact information. So he asked me to reach back out to him after a couple weeks, and after he looks at my channel, but he doesn't like the LawTube community because of so many channels make fun of people. Which, I'm going to tell you this. He called me to tell me that. He didn't send me an email. He didn't ghost me. He called me and told me, I'm sorry, I'm going to decline the interview because of these reasons. And I respect him so much more for that. So good on him. Good on him. So I'll just say that.
This other case out until that other case catches up, because that's what I'm going to do for judicial economy. So, got it?
Yes.
I know you don't like it, but it's what I have to do.
No, I like whatever you can do so that this case does move forward, because the stalling of it has raised it over. Now they want it dismissed because it's over $25,000. Well, that's because they haven't paid anything since September. So.
Oh, that is incorrect.
What is incorrect?
Yeah.
Okay,
They've been in arrears.
folks, I cannot litigate this today.
No, I know. I'm not unhappy, and I'm not, I'm very pleased that you are able to create a way forward.
Well, let's hope. Okay, well, you're welcome for that. May 17th, 2024, what time?
2 p.m.
At 2 p.m. We'll see you guys then.
Just briefly, Ms. Miller did file a very short motion, other issues that she has for the case. It's with your file. I just want to
She did what?
She filed.
I know, she gave me a whole tree.
Yes.
So what?
On the inside cover of the motion that lists 5 different issues that she wants to raise with you next week, if you want to. And she also filed this. She wants to this inside cover of that.
Got it. We'll see you guys next week. Court calls the case Katrina Pimentel versus Haley Wilson. There you go. They're both on Zoom.
I'm here. Can you hear me, Judge?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay.
It's Katrina Pimentel and Christopher Pimentel versus Haley Wilson.
Yeah,
Ms.
it's actually
Wilson?
Karina.
And
I'm
it's
sorry?
actually Hallie.
Okay. Where are we on this case, folks?
So I filed a motion to reopen the matter and proceed with eviction.
All right, this is the last case. This is the last one. This is a little bit longer, but we still have 20 minutes left. I do have a clip ready to be released tomorrow. If you guys want a bonus clip, let me know. But yeah, this is where we're at right now. Last clip. This one's pretty good. This one's pretty good. No and no, if you're out there, thank you so much for letting me know this was happening. Because without him, I would have skipped right through this. I would have just skimmed right through it. Because it doesn't seem exciting unless you listen to it. You got to hear this from start to finish for this to be a good case.
Last time we were in court, You ordered her to pay, I believe it was, let me just pull it up here.
1035.
1035 plus
Yes.
April rent. And she made the payment, I believe it was last week of the 1035, but she still owes April and May rent. And
I can't hear.
because of
Ma'am?
whatever, I'm here.
Ma'am, you're gonna have to stay someplace stationary because you keep going in and out.
I'm sorry. Is this okay right here? Can you hear me good?
Yep, I can hear you.
Because of whatever issues she's had with Section A, they have not paid her April and May rent either. So we actually have we are owed the entire month of April and May. We spoke to Section A. They said that they did not receive recertification paperwork from her, and that's why they held April rent. And that they said they would release it, but as of yet, they have not released it.
That would be because they have sent 2 notifications to you about the inspection that they said that you have not responded to, and I did send you the.
What Sparkle, thank you so much for your super chat. But what did I miss? One job? Oh, I walked away for a second. I had to stretch a little bit. I had to walk away from my computer. What did I miss? Is the one job about Judge Middleton? I'm guessing that's what it is. I tried. I don't know what else you were talking about, but yeah, that's what I got. Also, Taco, member for 1 month. Thank you so much. Everyone have a great day and take care of health. Yes. Very important. Take care of your health. Med check. Very important. Very important. But yeah, take care of your health. And also, Taco, thank you so much. Member for 1 month. That's awesome. Jedi! Really? Right when you come in flaming hot. So hot it's red. Thanks, Colin, for everything you do. Best community on YouTube. Thank you so much, Jedi. I appreciate it. That is very generous of you. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. That means more to me than you know it does. Okay. Words are hard, especially when people are generous. So thank you so much, Jedi. I appreciate it.
Correspondence that was sent.
Haley, we spoke to Section A, and they said that they had trouble getting in contact with you concerning recertification. That's why April rent has not been paid. You sent us the letter, and I have the messages for May, where you said you just received this May 1st for the inspection. That is the first time that I'm seeing that one.
Right, you're saying May. I'm just saying in April, I've got the email from her that says that they released it immediately. I mean, I sent you directly what they sent me. I mean, and they sent on that form is where it says that they wouldn't be doing May's because of the inspection that they hadn't heard back from you. And I can get that paperwork right now.
You muted yourself, so you were saying something and I didn't hear you.
I'm sorry. We the only reason why we even found out about April rent is because we had to get on the phone and speak to Section A for hours trying to get a hold of someone to figure out why we weren't paid for April. And as of yet, they have not released payment for April. They said that the reason why they held payment is because they did not hear back from her concerning recertification, and that normally they would just cancel her voucher, but she ended up getting a nice case manager that said they just held payment instead to give her the opportunity to be able to provide the recertification paperwork so that they can release payments. But as of now, we have not been paid April and we have not been paid May, the entire rent amount. And, as far as last time we were in court, you set the amount of 1035 for her to pay plus the April rent. She just paid that last week. I'm just at the point where I just feel like this is going to be an ongoing issue, and it's been going on for too long. We've been patient. I just don't want to, be back in court again.
Well, I don't have anything that indicates she has a voucher, correct?
Correct.
Have you finished your research?
Oh, yes, and I've got.
Who administers your voucher?
CMA out of, they're like in a 231 area code up north, I believe.
That may be part of our problem. Amy, you have something to tell me?
Refer to the HCD retention team over at SOS that might be able to assist with teasing out the issue.
That's the other
Okay.
things I filled out for a SER, and my caseworker, Miss Lamar, she sent for shelter verification to be filled out by the landlord and had not received anything.
Okay,
So that
look, are
hindered
you
me.
guys gonna sit? Let me ask you a question. Are you guys gonna sit here and blame each other about everything, or do you guys want to try to solve this?
I'd love to solve it.
April and May rent is not fully paid. So I just,
All right.
and it's kind of been an ongoing thing with her. It's, we started in September and
My internet just dropped. Did you guys get the spinning wheel? Am I still live? I need someone to say they can still hear me. I just had the little red line go across my little bar on Streamlab or StreamYard, sorry. Someone say they can hear me. Please, someone say they can hear me. Waiting. We are here. Michelle, thank you so much. All right, so we're good. We're good. The video's still good. All right. Let's go. Let's go.
and yes, she, once we filed for eviction is when she started becoming responsive and making payments, but I just don't want
in
to
the hospital for a month. I died on the operating table 3 times due to sepsis, but I'm sorry.
All right, look, couple things. First thing is, she's paid up through then March, correct? You're muted again.
Correct.
Okay, so she's paid up through March. It's April and May. There is I call it a division, but anyway, part of the housing programs here in Washington that will look at and try to assist the defendant in sort of working through the process so that she can get recertified, so that whatever the holdup is on the inspection, so that all of that can be accomplished. And I think what I'm going to do is refer her to that. Ms. Wilson, would you like to work with those folks?
Yes, please, please.
All right. Now, I'm going to explain this to both parties, and particularly to the plaintiff. I'm going to allow your case to be reopened. I think part of the thing that you should look at, ma'am, is that a lot of times some of the difficulties that may occur with a voucher are not related to the tenant. You may think that it is. You may contact Section 8, and they may say that it is the tenant doing something. I've been doing this for years on end, and particularly right now. And when I asked who administers her voucher, I can tell you there are issues with that group. So while I don't know for sure, this indeed may not be Miss Wilson's fault. If it's not Miss Wilson's fault, so that you can get this into your head, I'm not going to allow her to be punished for what may be the actions of a bureaucracy that she has to try to wind herself through, which somewhat has people who can't even do that bureaucracy right. And they will tell you things, they'll tell her, and sometimes they'll even tell me things. So we're going to try to work it through. So,
Thank you so
Amy,
much.
if she's referred over there, how much?
I need an updated email and phone number. What I see here is not this here.
Pardon?
for me.
Okay, Miss
HA.
Will. Well, hold on. I don't want you
Okay.
saying it to the whole
Okay.
world. Because
Okay.
then goodness knows who'll be emailing you. Do we have her email? Well, Miss
Your
Wilson,
Honor-
do you know how to use the chat?
I do not.
Okay, what's it
hardly got
start with?
unmuted.
Well, what's the provider? Miss Wilson,
Yes.
is the Gmail address the good one?
That is correct.
Okay, then you don't have a problem with us turning that over to Amy, do you?
Not at all. She's more than
okay.
I would love that.
Your Honor, is there any way that, I mean, she can at least pay her portion of what she's supposed to pay for April and May? Or, I mean, at least April something?
Well, here's part of the problem with that. What's her portion?
Haley, I think your portion just recently changed, correct, for May?
$610 a month. Correct.
I'm sorry?
$610 a month is my portion. And
When did that change?
No, 610 has been, that's the same one. I thought that you said your portion was going to change again.
No.
That's the reason I'm asking. Okay, so $610.
But like I said, I mean, that's what I was filling. That's what I had filled the SER out for, as the judge had asked, told me that that was an option for me last time, and you didn't get back to my caseworker, so she had to close it.
I have not received anything.
I sent you it as well, but okay.
You know what? If you guys want to fight, I can just leave you alone and I can just, I got other
please.
stuff to do.
I'm so sorry. I just like Amy, if I can. I mean, I apologize, Your Honor.
Okay, so Ms. Wilson, do you agree that your portion is 610?
Yes.
Do you have the 610?
No, I do not. Not till the 17th. And like I said, I mean, my caseworker, they were going to help me through DHS. I mean, get that caught up so I wouldn't be in this bind.
I know, ma'am, listen. Right now, then, there's 2 months of that portion owing. Is that what you have, ma'am?
Are you, if you're asking me, yes.
Okay. Ms. Wilson, do you agree, based on at least the last recertification, that there would be $1,020 owed by you?
Yes, that is correct.
Okay. So now come the 17th, what will you have?
I will have half of that. I will be able to just catch up on 1 month because somehow in my paperwork, I thought that 1035 was out of the like $4,000 that I paid in the past month and a half. I somehow thought April's was in that amount. However, I guess it's not. So that's my.
So through all of that, you're going to have $610?
Correct.
On the 17th?
Correct.
Okay. So what I'm going to indicate is defendant to pay.
All right, what was the verdict? Do we want a bonus clip? We've been going for an hour and 20 minutes, or almost an hour and 20 minutes. Bonus clip? Different judge. I know I played all Judge Simpson tonight, but my bonus clip is not Judge Simpson. So you guys let me know. Bonus clip or not?
$617 or $610 by the 17th.
Got it.
Of May, okay? Now that's going to be at least the April payment. Now I'm going to warn both. I'm going to warn both of you this. Well,
all right. Judge Simpson just said, I'm going to warn both of you this. I will tell you that my most hated word in the English dictionary is sure. Because it doesn't mean anything. It's like in between yes and no. When you ask someone yes or no question, they say sure. Yeah, I'm just saying. I got like 4 sures in a row. That's all I'm gonna say. Just a kid. I'm not calling you out. I know I pulled you up, but I'm not calling you out at all. There were like 4 or 5 sures, but yeah. Okay, sure, pick me. Yeah, I did pick you, but yeah, there were a lot of sures. I don't like the word sure. And that's just something about me. Don't like that word. This is why words are hard, because words have meaning, right?
Ms. Wilson, did you send in paperwork regarding your recertification?
Yes, sir. And I've also got the email from my CMA caseworker that stated that they have received it, that everything has been turned in, and that the payments for them would be reinstated effective immediately. And I like I said, I've got an email from.
Okay, I hear you.
Okay.
I'm just trying to make sure that your portion didn't change.
No, until my daughter has her 3rd baby.
All right, I got you. Hold on. I'm doing this just for you, just a kidder. Because I called you out, I'm gonna do this just for you. This is where it hurt. I'm gonna point.
Here in September, I think I'll be
Pardon?
the same. I said, until my daughter has her 3rd baby here in September, the amount will still be the same, because it's still the same dwelling, because they all live with me.
All right. You pay that. You'll have somebody from OCD Hawk send you. You'll be getting an email. You need to follow the instructions on that email and contact.
You said it's going to be through Hawk? Is that?
Well, it's going to come from you.
Okay, I just want to make sure, if I check for spam, like the emails sometimes don't all come through, so.
Okay, just look out for the email, follow the instructions. Got it?
You got it. Yes.
Okay, now I'm just going to warn both of you. You get the 610 in. The problem for the plaintiff is this. I don't know how quickly I'm gonna bet part of the logjam in all of this rests with CMA, doesn't rest with the plaintiff, doesn't rest with the defendant. And so it's going to be having the individuals from the county sort of unblock that for both of you. So both of you are going to have patience. All right? Now, if you come here and you don't have patience, then I just won't hear anything. And you guys can go be impatient someplace else.
Judge, I would just ask, can we have a status hearing or something just to make sure that there's some type of progress on everything? I just don't want this to sit and months go by and.
Well, when am I gonna? I haven't given you a date to come back yet, ma'am.
I was just respectfully requesting a status hearing.
Okay, I've been doing this about 25 years. I know how to do it. I get it. Amy, if they start working on that, what are our averages trying to get through with CMA? Is there a feel for that?
2 weeks.
2 weeks out? All right. So you pay on the 17th of 6/10. I'll adjourn this matter to May 24th, 2024 at 3 p.m.
May 24th.
All right, we're about done. We're done with this clip. You guys want a bonus clip? And for all you guys calling out my hair, I'm just going to say this. Hold on. I'll bring it up. My hair is gorgeous, right? It is gorgeous. I got that cloud stripe hair. You guys are awesome. I just wanted to jump on here and say hi. I don't jump on camera enough, but I'll do this while I bring up the bonus clip. You guys want the bonus clip? I'm going to give you a bonus clip. See how fast it goes down? All right, let's go. We're good. Here we go. What's going on? Can we stop? Look at the side by side right here. This is me like freshly shaved. What? I still got a little facial hair, but yeah, big difference, right? Side by side. Hold on. I'm gonna go back. Hold on. Oh, I gotta do my style. Yeah, I need a haircut. Hold on. I'm gonna mute this. I'm gonna mute the video, but I'm gonna play it. See how well it goes. Here we go. I'm gonna try it. What's going on? This is Colin. How's everybody doing? Let's go. Let's go. This is why I don't do video very often, because when I put myself on video, I'm on Wi-Fi and my Wi-Fi sucks. So I have to do it from my couch. So generally when I stream from my couch, and that's why you see this nothing behind me. When I jump on video, it's that's when it gets really bad. But yeah, this is me. You guys know who I am. All right, let's go on with the video. I'm jumping off camera. You guys are awesome.
Calling on the record, case number 677058.
Oh, also, this is the bonus clip. This is a bonus clip. This is my release for tomorrow. You know the deal. You know the deal already. Even if you watch it, you have to click on it and like the video. You don't do anything else. I would appreciate it if you commented, if you let it play for more than a minute. But this is my release for tomorrow. That's the rule. Bonus clip for people that watch lives. All right, let's go.
In the matter of Mr. Cole McDonald Roach. Mr. Roach, you're on live. Can you hear us?
Yes, Your Honor.
And have you consented? Have you given your attorney, Ms. Deborah Burke, and this court permission to go forward with your proceeding via video conference, also known as a Zoom app?
Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you, Mr. Roach. Please stand by. Can I get announcements from the attorneys and from adult probation, please?
Taryn Nagala for the state, Your Honor.
Deborah Stanton Burke for the defendant, Your Honor.
Marie Martinez for probation.
Mr. Roach, I do need to swear you in. Please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm that the testimony you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth under penalty of perjury should you lie to the court?
Yes, Your Honor.
You may put your hand down, Mr. Roach. Mr. Roach, back on the 22nd day of February of 2022, on 2/22/22, you submitted a request, an application for community supervision. That's also known as probation.
I am not Italian. I am 100% German. Well, not 100%. I'm like 90, I don't know, like 95% German. Yeah, no Italian in me. I wish. That would explain a lot, because I cook like I'm an Italian, so that would explain a lot, but no, not Italian.
So that you would not have to go and serve time at the Bexar County Jail on the offense for which you were charged. That offense was a terroristic threat alleged to have taken place on the 25th day of February of 2021, just short of a year prior to you asking to be placed on probation. The court granted your request for probation with the understanding, Mr. Roach, that you were going to follow the orders that the court issued on February 22nd of 2022, and that you were going to comply with your conditions of probation. On February 22nd of 2022, the court admonished you. It's a fancy word for the court warned you that if you were to come back before the court, because the state filed a motion to revoke your probation, And after a hearing on that motion, if the court found that you had indeed violated the court order or
Does anyone love how judges are just so nice when they're giving out, this is what happened. You said you would do this, you didn't do this. And they're so polite at this point of the stage. They really are. She is so polite. But okay, I can't tell you, let's see. There is the last name Hardy. The last name Hardy. There's a couple other inmates because I feel like everyone that's on Zoom's in jail except for attorneys. But I know Hardy, there's somebody else. But when she announces her sentence, their mouths drop and they jump from the screen. Yeah, this is a little spoiler alert, I guess. But you're not going to see this in tomorrow's video. This is just a live stream of it. But watch Miss Hardy when at the end of this video. She's the one to watch.
conditions of probation, that you could face the full range of punishment for the offense that you were placed on probation for. On February 22nd of 2022, you were informed multiple times on the record that the range of punishment for that terroristic threat could be up to 1 year of incarceration at the Bexar County Jail. You were warned that in addition to 365 days of jail time.
Hold on, this is a very important comment. I need to read it. OMG, you keep pausing this ridiculous. You don't need to keep. Hold on. There's no punctuation here. So hold on. I can't pause while I'm reading this because there's no punctuation. So I'm going to try to read this all at one time. Haley. Okay. Haley says this. Oh my God, you keep pausing this ridiculous. You don't need to pause. Videos 15 times. Am out. Can't be bothered with stops. It's ridiculous. Okay. Let's break that down. Oh my God, you keep pausing. This is ridiculous. Period. You don't need to pause videos 15 times. 15 times. I'm out. Period. I can't be bothered with stops. It's ridiculous. Okay. So 3 sentences. 3 sentences. Now, I'm going to tell you right now, Haley, that this is a bonus clip. I wasn't intending to play in this, and I will pause my bonus clips more often for this reason. And Haley, you need to know this. Even though that I'm playing this video as part of my video, when I release this tomorrow, YouTube will use their algorithm and scan for this video being played already. So even though it's a part of my video and I re-release it, it's going to be scanned, and I could potentially have a copyright strike on myself for releasing the same video I've already played, which is why when I do these, these clips, I pause it more often. And that's the truth. So these sneak peeks of the video I'm going to play tomorrow aren't what I'm going to play tomorrow. So the video I played you guys last night, the guy running on the field, I added music, I added pauses, I did a bunch of different things to the video. So the YouTube algorithm didn't think it was what I played the night before. So Haley, I appreciate your comment. And I hope that you find punctuation. I really do, because your lack of punctuation is why I pause so much. Let's just say that. When you learn punctuation, I'll stop pausing. How about that? I will read your statement one more time. Oh my God, you keep pausing this ridiculous. You don't need to pause 15 times. AM out. Can't be bothered with stops. It's ridiculous. Okay. So when you criticize me, please criticize me correctly, and I will respond to you correctly. But when you're just trolling to be, I guess a troll, then do your thing. All right, let's keep playing. Haley wants me to hit the play button, so I'm gonna hit the play button.
That the court could also fine you up to, but no more than $4,000. And you were warned that you could lose your constitutional right to bear firearms, have guns, and handle ammunition.
Anna Melissa. Anna Melissa. Oh my gosh. Can we call you Anna Melissa? Anna Lisa Molina. Thank you so much. One of the best names on the internet. Thank you so much for your late fine. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. You're awesome, Annalisa. And thank you so much for participating in me saying your name is awesome, because I feel creepy every time I go into detail about it. But I appreciate that you're like, hey. So thank you so much, Annalisa. I guess is what I'm trying to say.
Mr. Roach, today we're at that hearing that I warned you about. So I just want to make sure that you understand why you're here and what the possible outcome of today's hearing could be. Mr.
Yes, Your
Roach,
Honor.
do you
Yes.
understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
You understand that the full range of punishment could be applied today?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, with that understanding, Mr. Delgado, as the prosecutor for Bexar County and the attorney for the state of Texas, why are we here today?
Yes, Your Honor, we are here today.
All right, so this is awesome. I haven't even made it 2 seconds through the chat. She's right. Shut up. This is a live. This is a live stream, right? Like, so if you want to watch court uninterrupted, I will send you the link to go. You can go watch, Judge Gonzalez every single day if you want. You can go watch her all day long if you want. And I'm not going to apologize to you. She's right. Shut up. I'm not going to apologize to you. Thank you for the comment. You did actually help to boost this video by posting that, though. So thank you. I appreciate it.
Because for violation of condition number 18, on or about the 18th day of April 2023 in Bexar County, Texas, the defendant Cole McDonald Roach did then and there contact or attempt to contact Janice Maciat or a family member by telephone, mail, or in person in violation of condition number 18.
Okay, so
MB, thank you so much. This is a bonus clip, so I do not care about pauses. You guys want to watch this clip when I post it tomorrow? You guys can. But this is all about, this is a bonus clip. MB, thank you so much. I appreciate it, MB. You're awesome. Not enough pauses. No, I do pause too much. I will agree with that, but I'm not going to listen to, I don't care. Like, go watch someone else, I guess. Like, I don't want you to. I'd rather you watch me. If I pause too much, let me know what I can do better. Here, how about that? When you tell me that I pause too much, say, hey, you pause a lot. I don't like it. Choose the proper pauses. In this one video, you paused at this point. You should have paused at this point. At that point, like that's criticism that's accepted. Don't just say, I don't like you because you pause too much. That's just dumb. That's just dumb.
what the state is alleging is that there was a no contact order.
Yes, Your Honor.
And that the probationer violated that no contact order that was part of his conditions of probation as well. Is that what you're alleging?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, I just wanted to be clear on the record. So, Mr. Roach, is that the only violation that the state is moving forward on?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Roach, listen closely. The state filed that motion to revoke your probation and adjudicate your guilt, and is only moving forward on one of their allegations on that motion, and that's that you violated condition number 18. Specifically, Mr. Roach, that on or about the 18th day of April of 2023 in Bexar County.
Yeah, you nailed it right there. Thank you so much for saying that, Crazy Rider. And Crazy Rider has left messages to me that were constructive. I've seen messages from Crazy that, sorry, I don't want to call you Crazy, but it's kind of your name. But he leaves me messages like, "Hey, don't pause so much. You could have stopped it." And yeah, and I appreciate that, which is why I know your name, because constructive criticism, pause at better times. That's good. That's good. But this is a live stream. It's not just a released video. So, this is, yeah. And I think, who said that? Peeps said it's a reaction channel. It is. It is. It's a commentary channel. So that's what we're gonna do, and we're not gonna keep going on this. Yeah, we probably will, because I started talking about it. Jay, I wanted to make sure I called you out before I kept scrolling through chat because I'm way behind on the chat. It's your channel, pause that you want. Yeah, you know, I try to pause at correct times. And like I said, this is a bonus clip, and I'm going to be playing this tomorrow. I will be releasing this clip tomorrow. So it has to be different than my live stream tonight because the YouTube algorithm is going to see this as I'm playing the exact same thing from tonight tomorrow, if that makes sense. So it has to be different, which is why I pause a lot during these. But it's also why I pause a lot during everything. So, yeah, got to make them different. If you don't like hanging out, don't hang out. Go watch my regular videos. I only pause once or twice during the 10-minute videos. That's fine. That's fine.
Texas, you did then and there contact or attempt to contact Janice Maciati or a family member by telephone, mail, or in person in violation of condition number 18. Mr. Roach, is that allegation true or not true?
Not true, Your Honor. That's not the allegation
Okay.
that we agreed to plead on when I conferred with Jessica 2 days ago.
Okay, so the question was to Mr. Burke. He's the one under oath, Ms. Burke. I'm sorry, to Mr. Roach. And so, Ms. Burke, you cannot be an advocate and a witness at the same time. Otherwise, we have to remove you from this case or he has to get another lawyer. So I need to hear from Mr. Roach first. But before we get to that, Mr. Delgado, how do we address Ms. Burke's comment that this is not the violation that the defense agreed to move forward with the prosecution?
Your Honor, I am aware of the offer that was made by the other ADA on this case. At this time, I was going to defer to the court when it came to any kind.
You know what, Paul? I enjoy all of your spiffy comments. You don't have to super chat to get my attention. You really don't. But I will tell you that when there's a super chat and I try to bank them, it pushes the chat back. So it says 9:50, it's 9:54. So I'm 4 minutes behind the chat right now. But yeah, I try my best to read all of the chats. And yeah, you don't have to super chat to get my attention. You really don't, Paul. I read everything. At least I try to. Let's just say that. But Paul, you're awesome. Thank you so much for being here. And you're cool. You're cool. You are the one that's cool.
Of punishment in this case.
Okay. Ms. Burke, what the court will hear you on this agreement that you say that you and Prosecutor Thompson made on which condition?
Failure to report, Your Honor.
Okay. So we have a violation of condition number 4. Mr. Delgado, my understanding.
All right, what speech? What speech? There, you know, how long does it take them to memorize their, you know, when they give the advice of rights? They probably still read it, but they have the paper in front of them. How long does it take them to, you know, give the, well, do you know what you're doing? You know, after the advice of rights, the waiver speech, that probably takes a few times to go through. So it probably just takes a few times. They do it all day long. All day long. They say it 25 times a day. So after 2 or 3 days, a judge probably has it down what they're saying. Do you understand that everything you can say can be used against you? Yes. Are you sure that you're waiving the right to a preliminary hearing? Yes. The preliminary hearing is a hearing where the state has to prove without a reasonable doubt that you committed these crimes. Yes, I'll waive that. So you're going to go move on to circuit court. Yeah, I'm going to move on to circuit court. Okay. Yeah, I know it. I see it all day long. So probably just a few times. Jay from Michigan. It's your channel. Pause all you want. Yeah, I'm still paused. The bonus clip. This is a bonus pause. It's no longer a bonus clip. It's a bonus pause. But you guys are awesome. I love that you guys have my back. And I'm going to keep reading the chats. And I hope there's more trolls. Because Jay, I'm at 9:50 right now. It's 9:50. I'm 7 minutes behind. Oh, I got to fast forward
at this point is that you want to go forward on violation of condition number 18, and Ms. Burke wants to go forward on a prior agreement to go with Ms. Thompson on violation of condition number 4. Mr. Delgado, how do you want to proceed?
We can go forward on condition number 4, Your Honor.
Okay, and you want to put that violation on the record, Mr.
Yes,
Delgado?
Your Honor.
Thank you.
In Bexar County, Texas, defendant Cole McDonald Roach did then and there fail to report to the supervision officer as directed for the months of April 2023 in violation of condition number 4.
Okay, Mr. Roach, the state has agreed to amend what they're going forward on today. They are going forward on an allegation that you violated condition number 4, that in Bexar County, Texas, you did then and there fail to report to the supervision officer as directed for the month of April of 2023 in violation of condition number 4. Mr. Roach, is that true or not true?
Yes, Your Honor, that is true.
We have a true plea, Mr. Delgado. What is the state seeking today?
Your Honor, the state is going to seek revocation and we would defer to the court.
Okay.
Object, Your Honor, that's not my plea agreement with Jessica.
Okay. What is your plea agreement with Ms. Thompson?
7 days credit for time served.
Okay, well, that's y'all conferring. This court does not follow, for the most part, those types of agreements. So what do you want to do, Ms. Burke?
Can we have a contested hearing?
Okay, and I'm going to deny your request for that contested hearing. So we're going to go forward today. I don't have any appreciation for gamesmanship when it comes to this, Ms. Burke. This isn't. I'm not asking for your comment. I'm letting you know, Ms. Burke. This is not a trial. This was his second chance to comply with court orders. And the allegation's been made that he failed to report. He said it's true.
You didn't ask a question.
And I have no obligation.
Sorry, you didn't ask a question. I just saw your last 3 messages. You didn't ask a question. You said something about your son's name being God. You didn't ask a question. I don't. Just saying. My kind of weirdo alerts popping up right now. So yeah, just saying. I'm still behind in the chat, so maybe you clarify this. But yeah, that's the only pause you're going to get without clarifying that.
To follow any agreement between the defense and probation. And because you're not getting your way, Ms. Burke, you now want a contested hearing? I find that to be gamesmanship and you playing games with the court.
May I please explain? I thought the state was going to say that they recommend 7 days in jail, revoke probation. I understand the court does not have to follow that.
Okay. All right.
But
we hear
what
you.
happened different is that Mr. Delgado is saying something different than what Miss Jessica said to me 2 days ago. So
Okay.
I'm surprised.
Okay, you're surprised, Mr. Delgado.
Am I really missing super chats? I'm behind. I don't see it. Sly, I don't see it. I trust you, Sly, but I don't see it. Okay, so I'll say this is a super chat that I have from Jedi, a very generous super chat. The next super chat I have is from Jay. That's all I have. I don't have anything after that. There's nothing on my list after that. So I'm just saying, if I'm missing something, I'm very behind in the chat and I'm trying to catch up. And this actually is a really bad reason why I pause too much, is because the chat is way below me and I got to catch up on it. So if I'm missing something, I'm very sorry.
You're going to change your recommendation to 7 days, correct? As agreed to?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, he's changed the recommendation, Ms. Burke.
Thank
Now
you.
we know that the state and you had some sort of agreement to 7 days, and the court doesn't need to follow that agreement.
Yes.
So there's a true plea from the defendant, and I'm now going to pivot to adult probation to our court liaison officer, Officer Martinez. Officer Martinez, what is the recommendation from adult probation? And the court is entitled to ask for a brief summary.
She did 2? Oh, shit. She did. Sorry, pardon my language. She did. She did. Oh, Jedi. Jedi, I am so sorry. I brought this up and I thought it was the same one. I am so sorry, Jedi. That's my fault. Thank you so much, Jedi. Special extra cap on special extra cash on behalf of Haley and Teresa. Thank you so much, Haley and Teresa. And Jedi, I'm so sorry. I saw it the same amount, the same color. I thought it was the same super chat. I am way behind in the chat and I'm trying to catch up because I pause too much. That's actually a real thing. I do pause too much, but Jedi, I am so sorry. Jedi, I love you though. So hopefully you're not offended by it, but I want to make sure everyone else knows that I didn't skip it on purpose. All right, now I'm going back and looking through because did I miss other things? All right, I know I got Annalisa Molina, MB, J. Please don't pause. Yep, I remember that one. Angie, I think you should only pause videos from now on. No playing. Did I miss that one? I don't even remember. Angie, thank you so much for the super chat. I think I missed that one too. I'm terrible. You guys are all awesome. Jay from Michigan, your channel, pause all you want. Thank you, Jay. I think I did pause for that. I think I give a timestamp for that. But this is the first time I've seen this one. This is for Paul. You know what? Paul's awesome. I don't sorry. Jessica Kidder. Thank you so much, Jessica Kidder. All right. Can we finish the video? You guys, this is the best part about the bonus clip. I don't think any one of you is actually watching this clip, and it's gonna end up with drama in about 3 minutes, and you guys have no idea what's going on, and I'm still way behind on the chat. So just to give a heads up, the chat I'm looking at right now is it says 10:01. That's not right. I feel like a minute ago it said like 9:52. I feel like anyways, you know what? Let's just play the clip. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much for hanging out. You know what? Tech is hard. Words are hard. Let's watch. See how Speedy Gonzalez handles this case.
Of Mr. Roach's overall compliance with his conditions of probation. Could you please give me that, Officer
Your Honor.
Martinez?
Probation is recommending revocation, Your Honor. This is Mr. Roach's second MTR. His case expired in August of 2023 after we withdrew the last MTR, put him on 0 tolerance, and extended his probation for 6 months. During his time on probation, it was alleged that he was continuing to have contact with the victim. And Your Honor, you specifically required in your conditions when he was sentenced that he remove all witness information from his electronic devices. And he has been living with her the entire time he was on probation. He admitted it to his probation officer. They're actively living together. She called and filed a complaint. He has a new offense based on contact with her. He has 2 failure to submits while on probation, 3 dilutes, 1 positive for cocaine.
You know what, Colette? You're right. Tonight, I haven't had the best day today. I really haven't, and I've been trying to fake it. I got a message earlier. Thank you so much. The person that sent me the message, thank you so much. But I have not had a good day today, and I've been very down. But you guys are awesome, and yeah, not the best time to stream when you're feeling down because all the insecurities you have when streaming come out tenfold when you're down. So the people tell me I pause too much. Probably shouldn't have called them out. But you know what? Let's change this night around. It's 10 o'clock. It's 10 o'clock my time. You know what, Jedi, you're awesome. The twat waffles are awesome. Let's do something. Let's do something. Twat waffles, fucking unite. Let's go.
Got it. And I'll have that done by next
The
Friday.
motion to reopen the case is granted.
Okay.
Yeah, I brought the wrong video.
He did complete BIP in October of
Sorry.
2022.
Sorry.
He has not done any community service hours. He has paid $1,133 towards his fines and fees. But because of the new offense, because of the case expiration, and because of his blatant continued contact with the victim, despite the court specifically telling him not to have contact with her and him being on zero tolerance, probation is recommending revocation. And for your information, he has 7 days credit.
7 days credit. Thank you. We will hear you now, Ms. Burke.
Thank you, Your Honor. So, yes, he violated the terms and conditions of your probation. This has been an ongoing relationship between him and Janice Massiati. And by agreement, they have been living together, even though he was supposed to have no contact with her. I think the court has seen enough examples of people who want to be together do tend to be together, even if it violates a court order, and there's no excuse for that. I'm just letting the court know that just been normal people living together. And he is sorry that he did do so, because look what predicament it put him in today. But he is here, he's willing to face the consequences of him and his girlfriend agreeing to stay together as a couple. But we know after today, there is no more staying together as a couple with Janice Massiati. And we apologize.
Your Honor, may I say something?
I hope she lets you.
You can say whatever you want, Mr. Roach.
First and foremost,
All right, before Mr. Roach, what a terrible name for a defendant. I'm sorry, Mr. Roach, and they messed up the spelling. They were calling him Mr. Toach. All right, just a kid or brother, you're exactly where you need to be. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Yeah, I am, and this community's off. You guys bring me up as much as I try to bring you up. So thank you so much, Jessica, for that. And Annalisa Molina, again. One of the most. I gotta say one of the most. I can't no longer say it's my favorite name to say. You're one of my favorite names to say, because Annalisa Molina. Wishing you a good night and a better tomorrow. Thank you so much, Annalisa Molina, for the super chat. I appreciate it. And yeah, I do love saying your name on stream. And I have to stop. I have to stop. Yeah, wait. How much fun is it to say though? Annalisa Molina. Just saying. All right,
I
let's
do
go.
want to apologize. It is blatant disrespect to the court on the way I behaved, especially given the opportunity that I was. After I got incarcerated this last time, I'm not giving the police like a sob story. I do have full family support now. I have been staying with my godmother. And I know I want to apologize for going back. I did do that BIP class, and I learned a lot of things like taking timeouts and walking away and learning to calm down, and things got better for a little bit, and then until they got bad again. And it was me wanting to salvage something that I thought I could, because I cared a lot. And two people may love each other, but sometimes it just doesn't work, and that's something that I've had to come to realize.
Proudfoot. There you go, Proudfoot. And Beverly, I wasn't trying to be mean to you earlier. I really wasn't. So I hope you didn't take it that way. The fact that you're still here, it tells me that you didn't take it that way. So I appreciate it. So Beverly Proudfoot. There you go. You got your name. Hold on. You clip this. Beverly Proudfoot. Thank you so much for hanging out with me tonight. You are awesome. Have a great night. I hope you have an amazing day tomorrow and a great weekend. All right, let's go.
You do. I know that my word probably might not mean much since I did abscond and go on the run, but you do have my word that nothing like this will ever happen again. I'm currently a head chef at a restaurant. Like I've completely changed my life this past year. I know that I've already been given another chance, but I'm just asking for one more, because I've turned so much around these past 2 to 3 years, and I know that I have to live with the consequences of my decisions, but I would really, really like to just maintain my life and get a little more help on this situation that I'm going in. And that's all I'd like to say. And I'm sorry for being disrespectful.
And do you even
All right, I was trying to wait for a break. Guys, you're gonna have to watch this video tomorrow. You guys are being way too kind to me in the chat, and I'm gonna get hate for it in the comments, and I don't care. But watch this video tomorrow, unpause. Well, I still have to pause it, but I don't have to pause it as much. But you guys are being so nice and caring, so I want to make sure that you guys are recognized. Deborah, thank you so much, Deborah. This chat brings each other. Hold on. Why are words hard? This chat brings each other up, and we can certainly band together to bring you up as well. Thank you so much, Deborah. I appreciate it. Thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate it. Deborah, you're awesome. I see you on all the other channels as well, and I appreciate you being here. You know, like everyone has their channels, and it means a lot to me to see people on other channels come here and support me as well. It means a lot. You guys don't understand, because everyone has their channel. Everyone has their number one channel. I have my number one channel. It's not mine. I'm not going to tell you what channel it is, but I have my number one channel, and everyone does. So I appreciate seeing the names I see on other channels here, Deborah, and you're one of those people that you hang around the community, and I appreciate you. I just don't want that to be not noticed. So Deborah, thank you so much. Mr. Waldo, you are definitely Cromwell. I have receipts. You are definitely Cromwell. I have the receipts. I think that's a joke. I think that's a joke. So I'm going to say thank you, Mr. Waldo. Yeah, I am definitely Cromwell. I mean, I don't. I am definitely Cromwell. Thank you. I'm just going to say thank you. I don't know what else to say. I don't. Hopefully, when I catch up with chat, I will understand what that means. But yeah, if you have the receipts to prove that I'm a Cromwell, that's awesome, because I'm not. I'm not. But that would be great for you to show. Then I have actually some lineage in the UK area, and I'm not 100% German. So please let me know. Please let me know. All right, let's finish this clip. You guys are awesome.
want whatever treatment programs this court has to offer in order to continue either on probation or even though we pled true to and you revoke, are you even willing to do a program that the court may have to teach you how to completely change your life and like get rid of any addictions that you may have to drug or alcohol? And I'm of course referring to the Refugio program.
I did like the video. I saw a lot of common things growing up with the people speaking. I know that that's normally for first-time offenders, but I would be completely open to willingly and openly working that program. And you have my 110% on that. I promise you.
Mr. Delgado, since Ms. Burke kind of jumped in and started questioning her client, do you have any questions for Mr. Roach?
Just a couple, Your Honor.
Go ahead.
Mr. Roach, were you aware of an order from this court stating that you were to have no contact with the complaining witness?
Yes, sir, I was aware.
And did you in fact have contact with the complaining witness?
Yes, sir, that was in...
All right, just a kidder. Just because I know you have a personality that can take this, that's hilarious. Biden to Colin. Next president, let's go. From Biden to Colin. Hold on. Let me figure this out. You thought your president was old. Now we have the unknown stepson of an entirely different woman that he didn't know existed. Biden to Colin. Colin for president. Let's go. I'm just kidding. I'm messing with you. I'm just playing on your typo. Just a kidder. I love you, man. Deborah, every routine, Biggin to Colin, every night I can. Yeah, Biggin is awesome. Biggin is awesome. He's a huge supporter of my channel. I wouldn't be where I'm at without him. He really does help me out a lot. So you guys are all awesome. from Biggin. You don't have to. You don't have to come here from Biggin. You still choose to, and I appreciate it. Even the people that, even when you raid somebody else and you guys still choose to come here instead. Like I notice. You guys are awesome. You guys are awesome. All right, call the president. No. I have way too much baggage. Way too much baggage. Not as much as Donald Trump, but I do have some baggage. All right, let's finish this clip. There's only a couple minutes left of this. You guys just turned my night upside down, and I can't stop smiling and blushing. So let's finish up the video. Let's go hang out on Discord for a little bit. Yeah, look forward to this video tomorrow where I don't pause because I'm gonna let it play the rest of it out. You know what? Nobody super chat anymore because I'm not pausing. If you do super chat, I'm gonna shout you out tomorrow. I'm not gonna shout you out tonight. I'm gonna let it play out. But what I want you to watch the courtroom. Just watch everybody when Judge Gonzalez drops the sentence on this guy. That's pretty much the entire point of this video. But you guys all have a great night. I'm gonna let it play out. Let's go hang out on Discord. Thank you everybody for the super chats. You are amazing. Everyone that's hanging out here is amazing. I just want you to know that. So let's go.
Yeah, my first MTR, yes, sir.
Nothing further, Your Honor.
Anything else from anyone else before the court rules?
No, Your Honor, but my client is open to any questions that you might have of him.
Nothing
don't.
from the state, Your Honor.
I don't have any more questions. I have what I need to make the decision. Today, ladies and gentlemen, the court is going to accept Mr. Roach's true plea for violation number 4 as pled by the state that in Bexar County, Texas, he did then and there fail to report to the supervision officer as directed for the month of April of 2023 in violation of condition number 4. Based on the evidence heard by the court's going to grant the state's motion to revoke his probation and adjudicate him guilty of the terroristic threat alleged to have occurred on the 25th day of February of 2021. The court is sentencing Mr. Roach, Deputy Ramos, take him into custody to 340 days at the Bexar County Jail, giving him credit for the BIP class that he completed and the money he extended on there. A $3,000 fine is also ordered. Plus, he's ordered to pay court costs. The court issues, if it's not already been done for good measure, the affirmative finding of family violence. Mr. Roach, you are prohibited from possessing, purchasing, owning, or using a firearm, a gun, and ammunition. Upon your release from custody, you are prohibited from living anywhere, staying anywhere, or visiting any location where firearms, guns, or ammunition can be found. You cannot be a driver or a passenger in any motor vehicle in which firearms, guns, or ammunition will be found. And we are not taking your right to hunt away, but we are restricting how you hunt. You cannot use a firearm, a gun, or ammunition to hunt with. The court is giving you credit for the time you've served, that 7 days, which leaves you with about 333 days to serve. Typically, the Bexar County Sheriff's Office will give you 2-for-1 credit. So you cut that in half, Mr. Roach, that'll be about 165 days you need to serve. You typically, violent offenders do not get trustee status. Your time and money will run concurrent. You are to be now taken into custody for you to serve the remainder of your time at the Bexar County Jail. That is the court's ruling. Everyone is excused. I'm going to go do his paperwork and I'll be back for the Hardy matter.
Your Honor, can the bailiff please keep him so I can talk to him when I arrive in about 30 minutes?
No, he's going to be taken into custody right now.
I understand, but can he hold him in the jail cell in your courtroom just so I can talk to him?
That you need to make that request to the deputy. We have surrendered him to the Bexar County Sheriff's Office.
That's
They are
fine.
now responsible for his movement. Thank you very much. And we will be ready on Hardy in about 10 to 15 minutes.
Thank you, Your Honor. Do you mind if I come in person on Hardy?
You can come in person on any matter that you want to come in person on. We cannot deny your request to have an in-person hearing or for you to come in person, Ms. Burke.
Okay, well, I'm on my way to the.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
All right, Miss Hardy, you want to go next? You want to go next? We just took a professional chef that's trying to turn his life around, and we throw him in jail for 1 year because he's a complete asshole. Miss Hardy, do you want to go next? Is that why your jaw was dropped? Yeah, it probably was. Let's just say Speedy Gonzalez does not mess around. So, if you're on probation or you're on a suspended sentence for any reason, please follow the rules, especially if you're on your probation for terroristic threats. And you're living with the victim. Yeah. It doesn't matter what your sob story is. There's not a judge in the world that's not going to throw you in jail. All right. You guys are all awesome. Thank you so much. Have a great night. Please behave. Don't do anything dumb. Don't do anything dumb. I will cover you. I will. I will. And I will put up your screen name and I'll, you said, saying, hold on, let's just say this. Just a kidder. You're saying, wow, if I find out that Just a Kidder does something dumb tonight and he's in jail, I will bring this up and say, Just a Kidder said, wow to this. He's in jail right now because he did a DUI. Don't do anything dumb. Don't do it. Just a Kidder, I'm sorry to call you out on this. It's not you. I'm just saying, you were the first name I saw. Don't do anything dumb. It's so easy not to break the law. It is so easy. Just don't do it. I will cover you and I will shame you. Let's just say that. In hopefully a polite way. They're all awesome. Look forward to this video without my pauses tomorrow. It will be released tomorrow morning. You guys have a great night. Come hang out with us in Discord. We're going to have fun. And yeah, let's turn this upside down into a frown. No, that's not how that saying works. You know what? Screw it. Until next time. Bye.